You guys, Eric Verzini 62 with some Raider news. So it was just confirmed, obviously, that we all knew and but couldn't make official that Kubiak is now the new coach for the Las Vegas Raiders. Um, all I'm gonna say is that I hope Mark Davis, Tom Brady, and John Spytek realize that it's going to take time, and he gets enough time to actually try to build something with the Raiders and try to build a winner. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's definitely not going to happen in a year. So, they're going to probably pick Fernando Mendoza in the draft, but they need to strengthen that offensive line that is freaking so weak. Um, they need to get their defense strengthened. Ice the Raiders' defense secondary, especially, has always been bad. That's why they get burned all the time. I don't think we even had a good corner or a good safety since Charles Woodson, number 24, that used to be in the silver and black. That was with Green Bay Packer. But we haven't had a good since I could go back and say Namdi Azamwa. We haven't had good corners like that in a very long time, and I think the Raiders definitely need to invest in that. They got all the money. They need to get Max Crosby some help on that defensive line. Max can't do it all by himself, even though he tries to. But we need another, I believe, pass rusher on that defensive line to help out Max. Um, I believe the other guy, Wilkins, was supposed to be that guy, but I believe he got injured a lot, so never really materialized. So, um, what kind of coaching staff? I mean, we all know that Kubiak is going to call the plays, maybe, or he's going to get an offensive coordinator to call the plays. Um, he's probably going to be the one to be running the offense. But now you're going to get a defensive coordinator because I believe Patrick Graham is now the new defensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So there's a lot of work to do, but I hope the Raiders brand ownership gives him time because they didn't give Pete Carroll time. They didn't give Antonio Pierce time. They didn't give. They didn't. I think the only one that had time to actually try to build something was John Gruden. Other than that, from Lane Kiffman to Antonio Pierce to Tom Cable to who else was our head coach? Dennis Allen. Um, the list goes on and on. You got to give it time. So hopefully the Raiders will learn from that and let Klint build what he's supposed to build. All right, but welcome to Raider Nation, Klint Kubiak.